In a world filled with endless desires, many people often find themselves overwhelmed by cravings they cannot satisfy. This cycle leads to a self-centered way of living, where individuals continually seek to fulfill their wants, resisting the natural flow of life. Eventually, a moment comes when they realize that living in this manner is not sustainable. This realization can trigger an existential crisis, pushing them to search for deeper truths about themselves and their lives, often through spiritual or psychological exploration. As people begin this journey, they might wake up to the fact that they're caught in an illusion. They start to look for a way to break free from these delusions. Initially, this journey may unfold without conscious awareness, but as their understanding grows, they see the chance to experience life more authentically. They begin to view life's events not as challenges to overcome, but as opportunities for personal growth and enlightenment. Interestingly, suffering often acts as a strong catalyst for this transformation. It is through pain that many are driven to ask essential questions about their existence. When life is easy, people might glide through without much thought, avoiding deeper inquiries about their identity and purpose. However, suffering compels them to think about the meaning of life and the nature of their reality. This suffering can be worsened by the mind, creating what can be termed matter suffering. This occurs when the inner dialogue insists that one should not be suffering, which only heightens the distress. Instead of accepting suffering as a normal part of life, many fight against it, which increases emotional pain. The real challenge lies not in trying to eliminate the natural processes that bring insights, but in learning to accept suffering without adding unnecessary layers of resistance. When people stop resisting their suffering, it can turn into a powerful tool for growth. This perspective fosters a letting go of the ego's preferences and an understanding that whatever arises is just part of the dynamic nature of existence. By aligning with the present moment, individuals start to dissolve the resistance rooted in their egos. This leads to a paradox of surrender. What is resisted continues to exist, and resistance only fuels the ego they seek to overcome. Sometimes, on this spiritual path, people may mistakenly think that experiencing certain emotions means they are going backward. However, fully embracing the full range of human emotions is crucial. The paradox lies in the understanding that when individuals fully accept and experience their emotions, they can move beyond the beliefs, judgments, and preferences tied to those emotions, entering a state of pure feeling and vitality that transcends mental evaluations. Awakening can feel like breaking down the invisible walls of the ego, leading to a realization of our inherent connection with everything around us. This awareness reveals that suffering often arises from our unwillingness to accept life as it is. Recognizing this truth encourages us to embrace life's unfolding rather than resist it. Human nature tends to favor positive experiences over negative ones, but true awakening shows the joy inherent in consciousness itself. During heightened moments of awareness, we begin to realize that this state of being is deeply fulfilling. Awakening can happen gradually or in sudden shifts, much like waking from a dream. Awakening happens when primordial awareness recognizes itself in the present moment, without the filters of memory and judgment. In seeking specific states or experiences, we may overlook our true nature. By turning inward, we can cultivate an awareness of awareness itself, observing thoughts and emotions as they arise within the vastness of our consciousness. This exploration often leads to a natural clearing of the mind, uncovering thoughts and emotions that may have been hidden. By remaining open, we connect with the unconditioned nature of our being, free from conceptual constraints. As this initial awakening deepened, I realized it could transcend the limits of my identity and perceptions of the world. This deeper understanding was challenging to express. However, through sharing experiences and engaging with others interested in similar paths, these truths can emerge. To grasp the nature of existence and consciousness, we must quiet the mind and embrace deep stillness. In this silence, we catch glimpses of the timeless and eternal aspects of our being. Awakening can be likened to severing the head of the ego. While the ego may still manifest behaviors, we no longer identify with them. Instead, we rest in the awareness of observing these occurrences, detached from the narratives that once defined us. As this detachment deepens, life begins to feel different. Actions occur naturally without the weight of an attached identity. The noise of incessant thought starts to fade, creating space for moments of pure awareness. We come to realize that experiences once perceived as failures or misfortunes were, in fact, guiding us toward a deeper connection with reality. The journey of awakening is not an endpoint, but a continuous process of discovery. Each challenge invites us to open our hearts and deepen our understanding of existence. This ongoing unfolding reveals that love, compassion, and connection are central to our being, encouraging us to embrace life fully. Ultimately, the existence of consciousness is the only certainty we can truly rely upon. Everything else is subject to interpretation and theory, but consciousness remains the fundamental reality of nature. Our understanding of the universe and ourselves unfolds within the vast tapestry of consciousness, where every experience contributes to a greater understanding of existence. Through this perspective, we see that life is not something to escape from, but a rich array of experiences to engage with, uncovering its meaning and purpose through conscious awareness. This pursuit leads to a deeper connection with ourselves and the universe, as we recognize the unity that underlies all existence, reminding us of our shared journey in this boundless ocean of being.